All right, down here in Rock Hill, South Carolina, down here at Modern Warrior MMA, that can only be one thing. It's the home of the legendary, maybe soon to be legendary, XFC fighter, Keith the Rockstar Richardson. Where is he? There he is, right there. Look at this handsome man, ladies and gentlemen. Keith, thank you very much for being out here.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, buddy. Now, you know me. I've been chomping at the bit to be inside the cage. I've been waiting, pleading with you, but you say, no, Chaz, you cannot be an MMA fighter till you learn the basics. What is one of the basics you're going to show me here today?
One basic submission that we're going to go over is the Kimura.
Well, maybe it's not as big, but that sounds sort of advanced there. Can I learn
the Kimura is a basic submission, but we're going to go over a more advanced way to apply it.
All right.
Yeah, and that's what separates the good grapplers from the great grapplers. There's not a ton of submissions, but there's about 1 million ways to set them up.
All right. What do I need to do?
All right. I'm going to be the one applying. You're going to be the one taking it.
Oh, sounds painful.
On your back. All right, we're going to be working from a half guard position right now. All right. The reason why I like get a good half guard. Reason why I like working some submissions from the half guard is it kind of doesn't telegraph it as much, you know. So I'm sitting here. I've got my nice tight half guard, but Chaz is doing a good job of defending. He's starting to come up on a hip or something like that. So what I immediately want to do is I like to go to a nice reverse queso or reverse scarf hold position. I'm going to do that by taking my near hand and throwing it all the way across his head and switching my hips right to here. All right, notice how tight I keep this elbow against his hip and how low on his hips I am. The lower the better. All right, I don't want to be all the way up here. It's going to give him a lot of leverage, and I could get turned. It gives him the ability to fight it a lot more easily. All right, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hand, get a nice baseball grip on his wrist, and I'm going to push it to the mat. All right, one of the benefits of the top position, I've got gravity working with me, so it should be relatively easy. Next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and T-rep my hands. All right, now him being an experienced grappler and stuff like that, he'll know that it's hard for me to finish this submission from this position, especially when he's got the half guard, and with me being on top, it's hard to finish because I've got the floor blocking my path. So one of the things that I like to do is I like to do a roll through Kimura. I'm going to keep my half guard. This leg is going to kick up, and I'm going to roll over, and as I do that, this leg is going to kick out and kick all the way over his head, and then I'm just going to finish my Kimura and walk the arm up the back. All right, so I'm going to come up a little bit. I'm going to act like I'm going from this position, trying to walk it up his back, but that's going to be kind of difficult. So instead, I'm just going to roll through, tuck my head, roll through over my shoulder, pull him up, kick this leg out and then over the head, and then just walk it up his back until he taps.
I didn't want to tap too, but he finished me. That was painful, but I think that's something I may be able to do.
I think you can.
That's
with the right instruction.
I was going to say, where can I find the right instructors at? Thank you for whispering it to me. So that means if I can do it, you can do it. So get out there and get on the mats, folks. Thank you, Keith.
Thank you, Chaz.